Hello, my name is Mark Kendall, and thank you for looking at this material. I would suppose by now you've had a chance to look at this, and I'm sure you're a little fuzzy on some things, but I just basically wanted to come on here at the end and tell you a little bit about mine and my wife's experience with this company over the last 4 months. We joined just a couple of weeks before Christmas 2023, and today's date is April the 8th, 2024. Now, what I want to share with you in closing is that I think this is absolutely a wonderful, wonderful idea. I'm making a little money at it. I'm not getting rich. I don't want to mislead you, but this is getting to me, and when I say getting to me, I have gone from being a student in this business 4 months ago to having used some of the apps and gone through the process, and I'm convinced beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is something that anybody, the average person, and I consider myself to be an average person, anyone can do this, and it is a good thing to do because you're helping other people if you participate and if you do this and if you share it. But I would just quickly want to go over what to expect if you get involved. Now, number one, let's talk about the cost of this thing. It costs $49.95 to join when you sign up. And then from that point on, it's $9.95 a month. I prefer to say $10 by rounding it off. But when you sign up, you pay a one-time I said, $40 fee, and then it's $9.95 a month. Now, what do you get for that $40? For that $40, you get, first of all, the right to become a premium member, and that gives you the right to share this opportunity with other people. Now look, I'm just going to tell you flat out, there's three aspects of this business. Now catch this, please, and I hope I do a good job explaining. When you sign up, what you get the ability to do, first of all, is save money through apps and online deals and things of that nature. This company has put all of this under one umbrella, and you can save money. Now let me briefly just give you one example of what's happened to me in the last 4 months. When I was looking at this, I saw online where some lady or some guy, I can't remember who it was, but they had saved money on their cell phone bill. So basically, I didn't pay any attention to this through the Christmas holidays, but right around the end of December, I thought, well, I'm going to see if there's anything to this saving money. So I took my cell phone bill and submitted it to one of the companies that's associated with Nexus. I got an email back the next day. They said, we will look into this and we will let you know if we're able to help you save money. And they said it might take 2 or 3 weeks. Well, it didn't even take that long. I think it was like January the 10th or the 11th. I got an email back from them, and it blowed me away. What they said that they were able to do was to save me over $18 a month. Well, it's about $18.44 to be exact. Well, that was fine. I couldn't believe it. $18.44 a month. But there was a catch. I had to give them half of it. So I'm only saving $9.22 a month. But folks, that's just one thing. There's lots of other things that you could probably save money on. I have experimented with some of them. I have saved money on hotel bills. I'm saving money on gasoline. I've ordered a couple of 3 things online, and I've gone through my Nexus site and ordered that and been able to save money. Here's the point. The first part of this is saving money. It's going to end up after you pay your $49.95. You're going to then pay $9.95 a month. It is not even an issue whether or not you can save $9.95 a month using apps. Listen, I'm not an app guy. I don't necessarily like to use apps. As you can tell by looking at me, I wasn't born yesterday. I'm kind of old school. I usually just, on smaller purchases, I'll just pay in cash and go on about my business. But I did want to use these apps because I didn't want to be a hypocrite or a liar. If I'm telling people that these apps are good and they'll work and save them money, then I wanted to prove it to myself. Well, I've already done it. I've already made enough money to pay for my total enrollment for the next 12 months if I didn't save another penny. But I'm going to use that because I think I'm going to use these apps because I think it's important that if I'm telling other people how great they are, I need to prove it to myself that it's great. Otherwise, I'm having to depend on what the company says. And don't get me wrong, Nexus is a good company, but I don't want to do that. I want to prove it myself. Okay, let's move on. The first thing you can do, though, is that you can save money. Now, if you're saving money, you'll probably tell other people, hey, I'm saving money. That's called sharing. You share this business with other people. Now, I hate to say this, but here's the reality of it. There's going to be some people sign up, and they're going to be excited. They're going to pay their $49.95, and they're going to pay $9.95 for the next month and $9.95 for the next month. But in the meantime, they may or may not use the apps because here's the thing. People aren't interested in saving money, and they really don't want to share. But here's the third aspect of this business, making money. If you can save money and you share the app and they can save money and they share this opportunity with someone, you're going to make money. Listen, this $40 sign-up fee, if you're looking at this and you sign up, they're going to pay me $25. Well, I'm going to tell you, I could give a rip less about your $25. What I need and what you need and what all of us need in order to make this work is for each and every one of us to continue month in and month out paying that $9.95. Listen, I don't totally understand the compensation plan. Seems a little complicated to me, but you know what? When I go into the back office, I'm getting paid almost on a weekly basis now. And I've learned now what the compensation is about. So don't get all bent out of shape if you can't understand exactly how everything works. The main thing is you're not going to get burnt doing this business. One of the main things about me is I would never intentionally cause anybody to lose their money. But what's going to happen with some people, they're going to pay the $49.95, and then they're going to pay $9.95 for about 2 or 3 or 4 months, and then they're going to try to show it to their brother-in-law or somebody they work with, and they're going to laugh at you or tell you that this is some kind of a scam, and you'll quit. This absolutely works. Nobody's asking you and me to sell pills, potions, and lotions to our friends and neighbors and co-workers. All we're asking people to do is to use these apps to save money. Listen, it's your savings. You're the one that has the opportunity to figure out where you can use these and where they can help you at. I'm not going to make any money off of your apps for you saving money. And the company's not going to make any money off you using these apps. You're the ones that's going to save the money. This works, folks. There's a lot of people out here, I'm going to close. There's a lot of people out here who are working as hard as they can. They're working 40, 50, 60 hours a week. You've got a job, you're doing the best you can. But this is 2024. And it doesn't take a genius to know that the prices of everything has gone through the roof. And your check don't go as far as it used to. Well, let me say this. You're not going to get rich in this business, that opportunity that I'm introducing to you. It's not going to happen in the next 2 or 3 weeks or probably even in the next 2 or 3 months. But you can carefully build this business a little at a time, And within a short period of time, you're going to start having an income coming in on a monthly basis in addition to what you're making at your job. And your only other alternative is to, I guess you could go buy a lottery ticket. I went by and got gas a while ago, and I saw that the Powerball is 1 billion plus or something like some ridiculous figure. Well, go buy a lottery ticket. Maybe you'll win. I'm not trying to be a smart aleck, but folks, this is for real. And I'm asking you to open up your mind, be willing to be a student until you learn this. After a short period of time, you're going to realize that you've got your hands on one of the greatest opportunities that's come along. Listen, they call this the perfect $10 business. It's not perfect. There's nothing perfect because you got to do a little work. But this is the first thing I've seen where I don't have to sell something to somebody, or I've got to use some kind of product every month. And I'm not against products, but that's not what this is. This whole business is based on the concept of showing people how to save money. And then you show other people how to save money, and they show people how to save money. You could build an organization. $10 a month is not going to break anybody. But I don't want you to spend $10 a month and just throw it away if you're not going to try to save money with this $10. And I guess if you get to making so much money from the people that comes in, you could care less. But I think you're a little bit of a hypocrite if you don't prove to yourself that what you're telling other people is actually true. I've already proved it. It's true. It works. I'm going to do it, and I hope you join me. God bless and have a good afternoon.